devotees. So let us start with prayers. Kindly join me. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare कथांचन स्मृते यस्मिन् दुष्करं सुकरं भवेत् विस्मृते विपरीतं स्यात् श्रीचैतन्य नमामि तं कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दुग्धा गोपालनन्दन पार्थवत्स सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् एकं शास्त्रं देवकी पुत्र गीतम् एको देवकी पुत्र एव एको मंत्र तस्य नामानि यानि कर्मापि एकं तस्य देवस्य सेवा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्री कृष्ण बलराम की जय शिला प्रभुपाद की जय निताय गौर प्रेम नंदे हरि बोल हरे कृष्णा वेलकम everyone. So today we'll continue our discussion on fifth chapter. The name of the fifth chapter is Karma Yoga, Action in Krishna Consciousness. So why it is action in Krishna consciousness? Yesterday we discussed that action can be in any consciousness, but fifth chapter describes how our actions should be in Krishna consciousness. Like we are Maya consciousness, so we are doing action in Maya consciousness. That means, what is the meaning of Maya consciousness? Meaning we are performing action in order to enjoy the result of that action, because you perform action, there will be result. So Maya consciousness means you are going to enjoy the result. You personally are going to enjoy the result. So that is called action in Maya consciousness. But this chapter is action in Krishna consciousness. Means whatever action you are performing, you are conscious that you are doing for Krishna. So this is the difference between ordinary activity and our activity when we do action for Krishna. So we are conscious also that I am doing for Krishna. So yesterday I had explained this also, that many times we do for Krishna, but we don't understand the back end mein Krishna nahi hai. Krishna is not there in our consciousness, thinking of something, but yes, result we may be giving to Krishna. One level good, at least better than those who don't give to Krishna. Correct? So this level is better than those who don't give it to Krishna only. But if you give to Krishna, but you are not conscious of Krishna, that is also not the highest. Highest is when you performing your duty, but you are conscious of Krishna, that yes, I am doing it for Krishna. So this is an art. This is an art. ये कैसे डेवलप करें, आज हम लोग इसको डिस्कस करेंगे. So before that, let me play one video. Why? Because as yesterday we had discussed about Prabhupada, and I announced that all of you have to write a letter. All of us have to write a letter to Prabhupada, because Prabhupada has shown his love, real love for all of us, for whole humanity. Prabhupada showed his real, true love for whole humanity. Not just humanity, for whole creature, even animals, birds, beasts, everyone. That's the compassion, love of Prabhupada for the whole civilization. And in civilization, there is not only humans. In civilization, there are animals also, other species of life also. So Prabhupada has done, he has shown his compassion for everyone, even animals also. So by this moment, what Prabhupada has done, Sankirtan moment, today, anywhere you go, in any part of the world, you will see ISKCON is there. You will see Hare Krishna people are there chanting. You go in foreign countries, you go in any country, you go in Pakistan, 18 temples. How many? 18 temples, Krishna, Radha Krishna temple in Pakistan. Can you just believe this? Unbelievable. You cannot dare to go in Pakistan, forget about building the temple. But in Pakistan, Prabhupada sent his devotees. Just imagine how much sacrifice the devotees have done just on the order of Prabhupada. Why they were following Prabhupada? Because what Prabhupada had done was tremendous. So Prabhupada has showed his love, compassion, his genuinity, his love for Krishna he has shown by his action. बोलते हैं ना, action speaks louder than the words. प्रभुपाद ने करके दिखाया है. Prabhupada ka action spoke louder than the words, and it spoke so much that whole universe heard that. Not just earth, whole universe heard that the action what Prabhupada has done. Today we can see, I am sitting here, the result is Prabhupada. Otherwise I would have not been sitting here. Prabhupada is there behind me. And you all are here, only reason is Prabhupada. So we also now realize this, because as we have understood in 2.7, 4.34, two places requirement of Guru, importance of Guru has been emphasized by Krishna. कृष्ण ने तो ये बोल दिया, अगर आपको सत्य जानना है, तत्व को जानना है, तो गुरु के पास जाना मस्ट है. Bonafide Guru, not just any bogus fake Guru who just speaks whimsically anything. Guru means, the literal meaning of Guru. Guru means one who is heavy. Guru means heavy. So one who is heavy with spiritual knowledge, one who is so potent that he can impregnate Krishna consciousness in everyone's heart. You hear him, you become Krishna conscious. You are forced to think, मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? What am I doing in this world? I am wasting my time. If you are forced to think these things, that means you are hearing a right person. But if you are not feeling anything, you just heard, and still you're continuing your sense gratification, your sinful activity, your intoxication, your meat eating, your gambling, your illicit affairs, that means you're not hearing a right person. So there must be a transformation in the heart. So yeah, we can see Prabhupada's teaching is so powerful. We all are feeling that, right? So I'll share one small video just to reinforce what Prabhupada has done for us. It is very important. Krishna says to Uddhav that Acharya mam vijaniyat na vimanyet karichit namarth buddhi asuyet sarva deva mayo guru. A guru is embodiment of all the demigods. Guru is the embodiment. Guru represents all the demigods. If you worship Guru, then you are worshipping all the devatas. All 33 crores of devatas you worship just by worshipping Guru. कौन बोल रहा है ये? कृष्णा बोल रहे हैं, कृष्णा. And Krishna बोल रहे हैं, this Guru is me only. If you are worshipping that Guru, that means you are worshipping me. Acharya mam vijaniya. You should know that Acharya is me only. There is no difference between Acharya and me, because he is my representative. He is speaking about me. He is making the whole world devotee of mine. So he is mine. He is me only. So you should worship devotee. Krishna is speaking to Uddhava. Acharya, Bhagavatam में आता है 11th canto में. Acharya mam vijaniyat na bhi manyet karichit. Na mart, or you don't consider him as a material being. Just like we are mortal beings, we die. Correct? We should not impose these ideas on that Acharya, this kind of Acharya who is representative of Krishna. We should not impose any materialistic ideas, what we are going through, what we have understanding. हमारा जो material calculation है mind, वो हमें spiritual master impose नहीं करना है. कृष्णा बोल रहे हैं ना मर्त बुद्धि, ये बुद्धि नहीं, जो मर्त बुद्धि मीन्स material बुद्धि जो है ये हमें उस पे impose नहीं करना है spiritual master. एंड सर्वदेव मयो गुरु, सारे देवों का वो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव है कौन? गुरु. सो कृष्णा बोल रहे हैं ये भागवतम में. एनीवे, नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर वन वीडियो. ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज वॉच दिस वीडियो very attentively. This is the experience of Radhakund Mataji, all may be knowing. She is from New York. How she came in contact of Srila Prabhupada, we'll just hear from her itself.
So we all knew what to sing. Otherwise, none of us knew what the Maha Mantra was. When I first saw him, I was telling Prabhuji that one can count the stars in the sky. Maybe that if one can count the stars in the sky, maybe that's possible, but one cannot count the qualities of Srila Prabhupada. He was the moon, this self-effulgent moon that rose up from the ocean of Krishna Prem of Lord Chaitanya. His face was effulgent. When I first saw him, I was telling Prabhuji that I thought he must be from another planet. I was in college and Prabhupada came to the college where I was studying. There was 50,000 students in this college and at least 10,000 came to see Srila Prabhupada. He was floating across the stage. And I thought, wow, this man is not walking, he's floating. And he's so shining. He's wearing this saffron cloth. He must be from some other planet. He must be some ET that's coming from another planet. I couldn't believe that he was from this planet. And all the hippies around me, they were on some psychedelic drugs. They were also completely flabbergasted that who is this man? Like, floating, like Narada Muni, floating across the stage. And then Prabhupada gave a lecture and kirtan. And the kirtan was something from out of this world. Everybody was standing on their chairs. Nobody was on the floor. Everybody was on their chairs. And there was a sign, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So we all knew what to sing. Otherwise, none of us knew what the Maha Mantra was. Everybody was screaming the Maha Mantra and jumping on their chairs. This kirtan was so ecstatic, from the other world, completely from the other world. Like Srila Prabhupada, he was from the other world. He was telling once Bhavananda that Krishna came to me in the spiritual world and asked me to come to the material world and print books. And Prabhupada was not very excited about coming, but he came anyway. So when Prabhupada would say things like this, now we realized that he's actually from the spiritual world. One devotee asked Prabhupada, are there donkeys in the spiritual world? We used to ask the stupidest questions. And you know what Prabhupada said? I don't remember seeing any. So we realized, wow, this is not ordinary. He was there and now he's here. We understood a very small bit that he was from the spiritual world. He's not from this world. He was from the spiritual world. He always knew our minds. At my initiation, I was just praying, Prabhupada, please, I just want a name that has something to do with Radharani. Anything to do with Radharani. And I was just thinking that. And sure enough, he gave me my beads and he said, your name is Radha Kund. And at that time, we didn't know what Radha Kund was. We were every day, Shyam Kund, Radha Kund, Giri, Govardhan, Jai. We didn't know what it was. We were just saying Jai, but we had no clue what it was. So in Krishna book, it said that Kunda was a flower. So मैं सोचा मेरा नाम है ना Radha Rani's flower, Devi Dasi. And my friend also, she wanted a name that had something to do with Krishna. And she was next to me, and Prabhupada gave the name Krishna Kumari. So Prabhupada was always reading our minds. He had some special power. One devotee was telling me that he was on top of the Lotus building in Mayapur, and Prabhupada was serving his godbrothers prasad. And he was really hungry at that time. So he was on top of the Lotus building, and Srila Prabhupada was in a whole different building. And he was thinking, I'm so hungry, and Prabhupada is distributing prasad. Prabhupada is distributing prasad, I'm really hungry. So he waved to that devotee and called him down. He went down, he sat by all the Prabhupada's godbrothers, and Prabhupada said, you're hungry? Take prasad. So this is the power of the pure devotee. He can read people's minds even in the next building. I had one experience in Bombay, 1974. At that time, there was no cure for malaria, and I had chronic malaria for years. There were so many mosquitoes in Bombay. And Prabhupada was coming to Bombay. Whenever he came, it was like a small family. There was like 10 devotees. And we would go to the airport, we would meet him, we would follow him up to his room, and he would tell us all about his travels. It was so sweet. It was a small family. So this one time I had a fever of 105. And my friend came and she said, wow, let's go, Prabhupada's coming. And I said, I have a high fever, I can't even lift my head. And she said, you have a fever of 105. Prabhupada says, when you get a fever of 105, then you die. I was delirious. I said, okay, I'm going to die now. So you take my daughter. I had a small daughter, 9 months old. I said, you just take my daughter and make sure she goes to Gurukul. I'm going to die now, so you take it. So she took my daughter and went to Prabhupada. And I was lying there and I was thinking, Srila Prabhupada, I'm going to die any minute now, and I really wish that I could come and see you before I die. I really wish that you knew that I was dying. But unfortunately, I can't come to see you. I was really lamenting that one last darshan of Prabhupada before I die, that would be really nice. But just as I was praying to Prabhupada, the one devotee came and said, Mataji, Prabhupada is calling you. And just hearing that Prabhupada was thinking about me, my fever broke. He was like 3 or 4 buildings away. And I jumped up. I felt so much energy, and I started running to Prabhupada's room. And all the devotees were coming down. I said, Prabhupada was calling me? Oh no, he wasn't calling you. He was just asking where you were. He was just, and I told him that you're in your room dying. You can't imagine how ignorant we were. We're like 18, 19 years old. We're like really ignorant fools. I mean, just imagine, I had such a high fever. I was taking so much medicine. The so-called cure for malaria was quinine. This quinine, it just made me hallucinate. I was seeing millions of gopis with water pots on the walls. It was not a cure for malaria. But by Prabhupada's Shakti, I was cured within minutes. He just, from a whole other building, He cured me. I was complete fever immediately gone. Just because I was praying to him. Such a powerful, merciful Srila Prabhupada. He was in many lectures that I was sitting in. And during the lecture, Prabhupada would start crying. And the devotees didn't know what to do. One time he was speaking that as many waves there are in the ocean, that many times Krishna comes and begs us. He will come himself personally, or he will send his messengers or someone to beg us. Please, why are you rotting in this material world? Why? Why don't you come home? As many waves there are in the ocean, that many times Krishna will come or send someone to come and get us. And then Prabhupada started crying and he ended the lecture. Just imagine, out of 84 lakh yoni, we are traversing so many lifetimes. Anadi, karma phal. Anadi, since time immemorial, we are taking millions and millions of births. This chakra, how many lifetimes more we would have had Prabhupada not come. Prabhupada took us out of this sansar chakra and put us on the ISKCON boat. I was on a super fast train to Narak. I was already in Narak. People ask me, where are you from? I tell them I'm from Narak. Narak, New York. Narak. So Prabhupada did, what did he do? He picked us out of this sansar chakra and he's put us on the boat back to Godhead. How can we ever repay him? We would have been, and where would we be today without Prabhupada? And where would we be? Just think of it. Where would I be? What would I be doing? How would I be dressed? What would I be eating had Prabhupada not come in our life? We cannot repay him. It's said that if you try to repay him, you'll be a laughing stock. You'll be just like a clown. But if we cannot repay Prabhupada, but we can try to please him. He said many, many times, distribute books, distribute books. Said it many times with tears in his eyes sometimes. He said people are suffering. The suicide rate is not going down. People are suffering like hell. Please go out and distribute books. He said these books are their only hope. We're giving a book to someone and it's Sakshat Prabhupada's Vani, Krishna's Vani. This is their only hope. I got a book and I read it 50 times. I said, this is it. This is what I'm searching for. So we simply have to get the books in their hands. Prabhupada said if they just touch the book, even they don't take it, if they touch the book, their life will be saved. We didn't know how to sell these books. We just went out and touched the book to everybody. It took us a while to figure out how to distribute books in America because people are so horrible. They would spit on us. Americans, they're cow eaters. Everybody eats cows in America. Cows, pigs, dogs. And McDonald's means dog's meat, cow's meat. Everybody is eating this, and you can see on their face they're like demons. So try to give them a book. It's pretty miraculous to get them to take a book. So we used to try all kinds of tricks.
Hare Krishna. So anybody would like to share some points? Very insightful class, Mataji speaking. Who would like to share? Madhav?
हरे कृष्ण को दंडवत।
हरे कृष्ण।
प्रभु राधा कुंड माता जी बता रही थी अबाउट प्रभुपाद पास्ट टाइम्स डिफरेंट कि जैसे जब कॉलेज में प्रभुपाद लेक्चर देने गए थे तब वो लिटरली फ्लोट कर रहे थे, ऐसा महसूस हो रहा था। ही इज नॉट अ पर्सन फ्रॉम मतलब मटेरियल पर्सन नहीं हो कोई ऑर्डिनरी, ही इज डायरेक्टली डिसेंडेंट फ्रॉम द अबोर्ड ऑफ द लॉर्ड एंड इस तरह से फिर डिफरेंट पास्ट टाइम्स बता रही थी।
हिमांशु, कैन यू शेयर सम पॉइंट्स?
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु।
हरे कृष्ण।
उन्होंने एक अपना पास टाइम बताया था कि जब उनको मलेरिया था और 105 फीवर था एंड शी वाज कॉन्स्टेंटली प्रेइंग टू प्रभुपाद लाइक आई वांट टू टेक योर दर्शन बिफोर डाइंग। और फिर जब उन्होंने उनको बुलाया तो उनका फट से ठीक हो गया फीवर।
So just by Prabhupada's power, she got cured. That was the time in Bombay when malaria was epidemic, pandemic, जैसे corona pandemic था, वैसे malaria was pandemic, epidemic, and there was no cure for malaria. But Prabhupada, by his Shakti, he cured Mataji. Anybody else? Harsh, would you like to share? Okay. Aditya Narayan.
देखा नहीं।
So बहुत सारे पास टाइम्स बताए। हाउ प्रभुपाद वुड रीड द माइंड। Mataji wanted a name, something to do with Radha Rani, so she got the name Radha Kund. Another devotee, she was sitting on next to her, this Mataji. She was desiring to get a name on Krishna, so she got the name Krishna Kumari. So like that, Prabhupada would read the mind. Prabhupada, and one very important pastime which Mataji shared, that once Prabhupada was sitting and discussing with Bhavananda, and he started saying that in the spiritual world, Krishna was there. Krishna came to Prabhupada in the spiritual world and said that you go to the material world and write books and make them understand about what their position and take them back to me. So Prabhupada से कृष्णा ने बोला ऐसा. Prabhupada said, no, this is horrible. I'm not going to go there. This material world is horrible. Why should I go? So Krishna insisted Prabhupada, and then Prabhupada appeared in this material world to save us. So actually Prabhupada is sent by Krishna to this world to rescue us, to save us. Prabhupada took us from this Sansara Sagar and put us in this boat which is going Seedha, which is directly going to the spiritual world. So we are so fortunate. We were suffering, we were in the hell. Mataji boli ki when people would ask from her, from where you were, so she would say, I am from Narak. Already she is from Narak. Narak means New York. She very humorously she would call Narak to New York. So she said that if Prabhupada was not there in their life, her life, so what would be their lifestyle? And foreigners, all dog eaters, cow eaters, hog eaters, they are like demons. Mataji said, as she said. When they will go for giving them Bhagavad Gita, they will spit on them. Americans will spit on the devotees. Just imagine how much struggle devotees have gone through for preaching. And why they are struggling? Are they in need of something? No. Because they want to serve Prabhupada. They want to please Prabhupada. Prabhupada has said that please preach. People are suffering in this world. In the want of this knowledge, people are suffering. So devotees would really work hard and they will go out, meet people, preach them, give them Bhagavad Gita. But see, many times, many times, people will spit on them, they will use abusive words, all kinds of things. But still devotees they were never demotivated. So we are very fortunate that we have got Srila Prabhupada. We should realize this. More we develop attachment to Srila Prabhupada, more we become devotee of Krishna. Krishna के devotee हम नहीं बन सकते. We have to understand this because Krishna is something who is beyond our reach. We cannot reach to Krishna directly. Krishna, try to understand who is Krishna. Krishna is not any ordinary person कि जाके कहाँ देख लिया, पकड़ लिया, बात कर लिया, नहीं. Krishna is, and that too with our so much of conditioning. हमसे रेगुलर क्लास नहीं कर पाते हम लोग, भगवद गीता नहीं पढ़ पाते, वी आर नॉट एबल टू चैंट हरे कृष्णा रेगुलरली. 16 राउंड्स बोला है प्रभुपाद ने, सिंपल 16 राउंड. वो सिंपल 16 राउंड हमसे नहीं हो पाता. एंड वी आर डिजायरिंग टू सी कृष्णा. क्या मुंह लेकर हम कृष्णा को देखना चाहते हैं? एक्चुअली वी आर नॉट क्वालिफाइड टू सी कृष्णा. हु इज कृष्णा? भगवद गीता में कृष्णा ने बताया है. अभी 5th चैप्टर का लास्ट श्लोक पढ़ो आप. इसी जो चैप्टर हम लोग डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस नाउ द लास्ट वर्स ऑफ 5th चैप्टर. कृष्णा इज सेइंग सुहृदम सर्वभूतानां भोक्ताराम यज्ञ तपसाम सर्वलोक महेश्वरम. कृष्णा इज सेइंग इन द लास्ट वर्स ऑफ दिस चैप्टर, 5th चैप्टर, सर्वलोक महेश्वरम. कृष्णा इज द लॉर्ड एंड मास्टर ऑफ द होल यूनिवर्स. And we want to see that master, lord and master of the whole universe. एक मोदी, एक इंडिया का मास्टर है, उसको देख नहीं सकते हम? उसको, उससे मिलना अगर आप मिलना चाहें, can you meet? No, you cannot meet. None of us have personally seen Modi or met Modi. We all have seen in videos here and there. So in ordinary materialistic person we cannot see or meet. What to speak of Lord and Master of the whole universe, Krishna? We can never. कृष्णा को, अगर कृष्णा को प्योर डिवोटी की बात कर सकते हैं, मिल सकते हैं, देख सकते हैं. प्रभुपाद के जैसे राधा रानी, गोपीज, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ लव दे हैड फॉर प्रभुपाद. रीड कभी कृष्णा बुक पढ़ो आप लोग. यू विल सी the love what gopis, what Vrindavan vasis they had for Krishna. They were mad for Krishna. They left everything for Krishna. Can we leave that? No, we don't have that dedication, that commitment for Krishna that we are going to leave. We are so much attached to our own desires, our own liking, our own life, our own family, everything. We are so much attached. Just try to think of it, how much attached we are. And that too, we are attached to something which is not ours. Neither this body is ours, not family is ours, not this world is ours, nothing is ours, but still we are so much attached. Correct? But gopis were not. Gopis just mad after Krishna. They left everything for Krishna. So Krishna would give darshan to them or us. क्या हम क्या qualification रखते हैं कृष्णा का? हम दर्शन क्यों करना चाहते हैं? What qualification do we have? No qualification. So we cannot serve Krishna. We can never serve Krishna, in fact. But Krishna has given us facility that if you serve my pure devotee, Srila Prabhupada, then we can get qualified by the blessings of Srila Prabhupada. That too, by the blessings of Srila Prabhupada, he will take us to Krishna. Directly by our strength, we can never go to Krishna. By our strength, we can never reach Krishna. We can never understand Krishna. We can never meet Krishna. We can never go back to Krishna. Not possible. Only by Prabhupada's mercy. So we are beggars. We want mercy. We don't have bhakti. Please understand. हमें ज्यादा ईगोइस्टिक पबडप नहीं होना. मैं भक्ति करता हूँ, बहुत बड़ा भक्त हूँ, मंदिर आता हूँ, जप करता हूँ. ये कोई भक्ति नहीं है. प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, दिस इज नॉट. हमने भक्ति समझा ही नहीं अभी. भक्ति क्या होती है? आप कृष्णा बुक पढ़ो. भागवतम में आता है 10th कैंटो में, वृंदावन के वासी, द्वारिका के वासी क्या भक्ति करते थे. वो है भक्ति. हमारी भक्ति आप देखो, उनके कंपैरिजन में कुछ नहीं है. हम निगेटिव इन्फिनिटी है तो पॉजिटिव इन्फिनिटी है. इतना डिफरेंस है हमारे भक्ति में और उनकी भक्ति. सो कृष्णा नहीं मिलेंगे हमें, भूल जाएं हम कृष्णा को. बट यस, इफ वी सर्व प्रभुपाद, देन वी कैन गेट कृष्णा. सो देयरफॉर वी हैव टू डेवलप अटैचमेंट, लव, सरेंडर फॉर प्रभुपाद. और अगर हमने प्रभुपाद के प्रति सरेंडर डेवलप कर दिया, दैट इज सक्सेस ऑफ आवर लाइफ. दैट इज आवर सक्सेस, डेवलपिंग अटैचमेंट फॉर प्रभुपाद. सो मैंने कल बोला था कि आप लोगों को यू हैव टू राइट लेटर टू प्रभुपाद, लव लेटर. व्यास पूजा ऑफरिंग इसको बोलते हैं टेक्निकल टर्म्स में. क्योंकि जन्माष्टमी आने वाला है. 70 days are only remaining in जन्माष्टमी. How many days? Only 75 or 70 days. और जन्माष्टमी के दूसरे दिन ही प्रभुपाद का पेरेंट्स बर्थडे है. कृष्णा का जन्म हुआ जन्माष्टमी के दिन, दूसरे दिन प्रभुपाद का जन्म हुआ. जस्ट इमेजिन प्रभुपाद कितने एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी पर्सनालिटी. सो जन्माष्टमी आने वाला है. सो हम लोग जो है in our temple, Jaipur temple, we offer a book to Prabhupada on his appearance day, on his birthday, as a offering, our offering to Prabhupada. And in that book, all your compilations or all your letters will be there. जो भी आप लेटर लिख रहे हैं, जो मैं लेटर लिखने के लिए बोल रहा हूँ आपको, वो लेटर कल मैंने लिंक शेयर किया था, आज भी मैं शेयर कर देता हूँ. इस लिंक पे आप लोग जाइए और अपने वर्ड फाइल में अपना फीलिंग एक्सप्रेस करिए. हाउ यू आर protected by Prabhupada, how Prabhupada saved you. Otherwise, if Prabhupada was not there, where were you today? You would be suffering in the hell. But Prabhupada protected us, Prabhupada saved us, Prabhupada is giving us understanding. So please write your words, your feelings, express your feeling for Prabhupada. Today is Sunday, थोड़ा फ्री हैं, 1 घंटे बैठो, लिखो वर्ड फाइल में. एक पेज लिखना है बस, ज्यादा नहीं लिखना है. स्टार्टिंग विद please accept my humble obeisances, offering prayer to Prabhupada, pranam mantra. Please accept my humble obeisances, closing with your humble servant, your name. In between, you can have 2-3 paragraphs where you are glorifying Prabhupada and you are acknowledging Prabhupada's involvement in your life. Third paragraph can be, you may be asking, begging something from Prabhupada. Please help me become more and more dedicated, devoted to your lotus feet. Let me become servant of devotees. Like that you can pray, you can write. So you have to write that and please send me in that, from that link. We'll be compiling all the letters and we'll offer on the birthday of Srila Prabhupada to Srila Prabhupada. So this is our duty, to give an offering. This is what we can offer to Prabhupada. Otherwise, as Mataji said, we'll be laughing stock if we want to repay Prabhupada. We can never repay. So this is very important. I wanted to reinforce this point to all of you in your mind. Please, I'm again here only, now only I'm going to share to all of you. Please share your you can share your, ये गूगल लिंक है, गूगल फॉर्म का लिंक है. इसको आप क्लिक करेंगे तो गूगल फॉर्म खुलेगा. उसमें आपको अपना नाम, नंबर देना है और अपना जो फाइल है व्यास पूजा की वर्ड फाइल, उसको आपको अपलोड करना है इसमें बस. सो ये आप लिंक कॉपी कर लो और इसमें आपको अपलोड करना है. ठीक है सब लोग, प्लीज इसको अर्जेंट बेसिस पे लीजिए और आज कर दीजिए. I wanted to just reinforce this point so that at least you get some background, who is Prabhupada and all. Okay, let me now continue our 5th chapter discussion. Very small chapter, so in next 10 minutes I'm going to finish that. Okay, so all of you first copy this link. After the class you can write down, you can write your feelings. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Next 10 minutes will complete our 5th chapter. Okay, so this chapter is, as I explained, Karma Yoga, action in Krishna consciousness. This is our beautiful Krishna Balram. Just see, this darshan you can get at 4:30 in our temple, Mangala Darshan. So beautiful, attractive Krishna is. So ये जयपुर के कृष्ण बलराम हैं, आप दर्शन कर सकते हैं. कृष्ण बलराम की जय. So Krishna is like a root. When we water the root, whole tree naturally becomes green. So similarly, when we serve Krishna, we become devotee of Krishna, we become happy, satisfied. So Krishna explains, in fact, in 18th chapter, this understanding comes. Krishna where explains about the 5 immediate and remote causes for any action to get success, to get completed. If you are performing any activity, then there are 5 factors which influence your activity, whether your activity will get succeed or not. You will be able to succeed in your action or not. There are 5 factors. Now I'm just giving these 5 factors in great detail. I'll be discussing in 18th chapter. There is a great detailed understanding in 15th chapter. Here just in purport Prabhupada had written, so therefore we have just covered this. So there are 5 factors. Who are they? Which are they? Fortune, that is the Lord, the sanction of the Lord. The doer, the body. Second one is the body. Third one is the work. Fourth one is situation, and fifth one is endeavor. So these 5 factors, when they are put nicely, then only you'll get success, not just endeavor. आज की दुनिया में लोग endeavor बहुत केवल emphasize करते हैं. Endeavor, do your duty. No, endeavor is just one factor. There are other 4 factors. Situation is also very important, where you're performing action. Work is also. So if you want to do bhakti at your home, you cannot do bhakti. घर पे तो भक्ति हो ही नहीं सकती, तो कैसे करें फिर? एसोसिएशन. अगर घर पे भक्ति करना चाहते हैं, so you should have association. You should read a lot. अगर घर पे अगर आपको भक्ति करना है, so you should be reading a lot. Then only you'll get motivated to do bhakti. Otherwise घर पे तो क्या लग्जरी है. घर पे मम्मी के हाथों से बना हुआ अच्छा खाना खा के हम भक्ति करेंगे क्या? खाएंगे, सोएंगे, एंजॉय करेंगे. सो भक्ति करने के लिए तपस्या करनी है. तपस्या एक वॉलंटरी, एक सरेंडर मूड होना चाहिए कि नहीं, हमें भक्ति करना, भगवान के धाम जाना है. घर में तो आपको लग्जरी है, घर में तो फील ही नहीं है कि आप सफर कर रहे हैं, सो कहाँ से भक्ति करेंगे? लेकिन अगर हम अच्छी रीडिंग कर रहे हैं, अच्छा हियरिंग कर रहे हैं, क्लास अटेंड कर रहे हैं, देन वी कैन डू भक्ति. सो हाँ, तो पहला एंडेवर है, दूसरा सिचुएशन, तीसरा so situation also matter, means where you are doing your duty. Third one is work. Fourth one is doer. Doer means आप पे भी डिपेंड करता है कि आप रियली में you are capable, competent to get success, or you don't understand maths and you are trying to crack IIT. So don't go for IIT, you go for biology then. If you don't understand maths and somebody motivated you, no, you can do IIT, and you are foolishly trying to go for coaching for IIT, you will commit suicide. You can never crack IIT. So you should understand also what is your capability. So that is the one factor. And fifth one is Lord, the fortune. That is most important factors. In detail we'll discuss in 18th chapter. जस्ट अभी के लिए आपके अंडरस्टैंडिंग लिए ये है कि 5 फैक्टर होते हैं किसी भी एक्शन को कंप्लीट करने के लिए. जस्ट एंडेवर नहीं होता है. ये मूर्खों की तरह हमें फिलॉसफी नहीं समझनी है, पढ़नी है. मूर्ख बोलते हैं पढ़ाई करो, मेहनत करो, सक्सेस मिलेगा. नहीं मिलेगा. आज IAS का एग्जाम था, आप लोगों को पता होगा, प्री एग्जाम. एक अपना स्टूडेंट है, यहीं पर हमारे हॉस्टल में रहते हैं. जस्ट आपके क्लास के 1 मिनट पहले उसका कॉल आया, प्रभु बहुत अच्छा एग्जाम हुआ, पेपर मीन्स ही इज गेटिंग 100 मार्क्स. प्री में 70 कट ऑफ जाता है, ही इज गेटिंग 100 मार्क्स. उसने बोला, प्रभु आप सही बोलते थे, कृष्णा इंटेलिजेंस देते हैं. आज मैंने रियलाइज कर लिया, जब मैं एग्जाम दे रहा था तो आज मुझे रियलाइज हुआ हाउ कृष्णा गिव्स द अंडरस्टैंडिंग इंटेलिजेंस. सो मैंने बोला, देखा आपने, तो खुद रियलाइज किया, यस प्रभु आप सही बोलते थे. सो इसलिए मैं बोलता हूँ आपको कि आप सब लोगों को कि भाई भगवान ही बुद्धि देंगे. अगर भगवान के नाम का जप नहीं करेंगे ना, बुद्धि नहीं मिलेगी. फिर आप एंडेवर करते रहो, पागलों की तरह मेहनत करते रहो, पागल बनते रहो. मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर्स को नहीं फॉलो करना है, भगवद गीता फॉलो करना है. एंडेवर से ही सक्सेस नहीं मिलेगा, भगवान की कृपा बहुत जरूरी है. फिफ्थ, ये 5 फैक्टर 18 चैप्टर में लिखा है भगवान. हम लोग इसको बाद में डिस्कस करेंगे डिटेल में एग्जाम्पल्स को लेकर. इन्फोसिस का बहुत अच्छा एग्जाम्पल आता है. हम कभी इस इन्फोसिस को लेकर एक केस स्टडी 18 चैप्टर में जब आएंगे तो डिस्कस करेंगे कैसे इन्फोसिस के ऊपर ये 4-5 फैक्टर थे, तभी वो इन्फोसिस आज इतना बड़ा कंपनी बन गया. सो ये बहुत अच्छा एग्जाम्पल है. यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं, ये कमल का पत्ता है, उसपे पानी अगर आप रखें तो क्या होगा, पानी गिर जाएगा. सो एग्जाम्पल प्रभुपाद कृष्णा देते हैं 10th वर्ष में. अगर आपके पास भगवद गीता है तो ओपन कर लीजिए, उसमें आप 5.10 वर्स खोलिए. उसमें कृष्णा बोलते हैं, पद्म पत्रम इवाम्भसा. जैसे पद्म मतलब कमल का पत्र होता है, इवाम्भसा इट इज अनअटैच्ड टू दी situation surrounding where it is उसी तरीके से हमें भी अलूफ रहना है। इवन दो आप घर पे रह रहे हैं, समाज जहां रह रहे हैं वो कंटामिनेटेड प्लेस हो सकता है। जैसे कमल कहाँ उगता है? कीचड़ में उगता है, लेकिन कमल उससे कंटामिनेट नहीं होता। कमल का फूल इतना ब्यूटीफुल, इतना अट्रैक्टिव, एंड कमल का पत्र जो लोटस पेटल है, लोटस पेटल, लोटस लीफ, इट इज अनटच्ड बाय द mud or contamination in the water. It is untouched. Practically it is not touched, it is not contaminated. So Krishna has given this analogy that similarly we should be like Padma Patra, one who performs duty without attachment, surrendering the results to the Supreme Lord, is unaffected by sinful action as the lotus leaf is untouched by water. So ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है हमारे लिए समझना। आप देखो नीचे क्या लिखा है, वन हु परफॉर्म्स ड्यूटी विदाउट अटैचमेंट। सो हमें ड्यूटी करना है विदाउट अटैचमेंट। ये कृष्णा यहाँ पर आर्ट सिखा रहे हैं कैसे हमें ड्यूटी करना है, और रिजल्ट सरेंडरिंग टू द सुप्रीम लॉर्ड, देन विल बी अनअफेक्टेड बाय सिंफुल एक्शन। अदरवाइज हम पाप करेंगे, विल बी कंटामिनेटेड। और प्रभु भगवान ने एग्जांपल दिया लोटस लीफ का। सो ये इंस्ट्रक्शन बार बार आ रहा है। सेकंड चैप्टर में भी आया था, कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचनम योगस्थ कुरु कर्माणि संगम त्यक्त्वा धनंजय। फिर यहाँ आ रहा है पद्म पत्रम इवाम्बसा। बार बार थर्ड चैप्टर में कृष्णा ने बोला था 3.9 यज्ञार्थात कर्मणो अन्यत्र लोकोयम कर्म बंधन। फिर यहाँ बोल रहे हैं, हर जगह कृष्णा एम्फसाइज कर, रीइंफोर्स कर रहे हैं, रिजल्ट पे ड्यूटी करो, अटैच मत रहो, रिजल्ट आप कृष्णा को दो, ऑफर करो। हर जगह बार बार कृष्णा बोल रहे हैं, बट स्टिल वी आर नॉट एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड। इफ वी डोंट अंडरस्टैंड देन वी आर डिगिंग आवर ओन ग्रेव। क्या बोलते हैं इसको हिंदी में? हम खुद का कब्र खोद रहे हैं, डिगिंग आवर ओन ग्रेव। सो ये समझना हमें बहुत जरूरी है। इसका आंसर क्या होगा? व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस? क्या आंसर होगा? अब आप लोगों को पता ही है। आंसर इज कृष्णा कॉन्शियस पर्सन, he offers the result to Krishna, but bodily conscious person, he enjoys the result and therefore he suffers. अच्छा, अब जब हम बात आती है कि हर एक एक्शन के 5 फैक्टर हैं, तो कृष्णा फ्रॉम 13 to 16 डूअर्स के बारे में बताते हैं। देयर आर 3 डूअर्स, एंड जो ये जानता है उसको बोलते हैं ही इज इन नॉलेज। इफ यू नो दैट देयर आर 3 डूअर्स ऑफ एनी एक्शन, वी आर नॉट जस्ट द डूअर, वी आर वन डूअर। देयर आर 2 अदर डूअर्स इन एनी एक्शन। क्या है वो? पहला है जीव, हम लोग सेल्फ। So Krishna explain करते हैं how we are the doer. We are the soul, right? Situated in the city of 9 gates. हमारे body में 9 holes हैं, so therefore our body is like a city of 9 gates. कृष्णा बोलते हैं भगवद गीता में 3rd chapter verse number 13 that this body is like a city of 9 gates and Atma is situated in this city. And he is not working or causing work to be done. Here he means soul. यहाँ पर जो ही को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा हो सोल है। So soul is not working or causing work to be. So we are not the doer. कृष्णा बोल रहे हैं we are not the doer because we are soul and ड्यूटी आप कैसे करेंगे? बॉडी से करेंगे। बॉडी मैटर है। मोबाइल उठाना है, मोबाइल तो मैटर है, और मैं आत्मा हूं, मैं सोल हूं, तो सोल और मैटर में कोई कॉम्पेटेबिलिटी नहीं है। नो कंपैटिबिलिटी, इट इज इनकॉम्पिटेंट, no compatibility. So then how I am lifting this mobile phone? Krishna is revealing this secret here. Does not create act. So we are not causing work to be done, we don't create activities, we don't induce people to act, we don't create the fruits of action. So ये अंडरस्टैंडिंग हमें होना चाहिए कि एक्चुअली आई एम नॉट द डूअर। ये 3.27 में भी कृष्णा ने बोला था, याद करो आप लोग वो श्लोक, प्रकृते क्रियामाणानि गुणे कर्माणि सर्वशः अहंकारे विमूढ़ात्मा कर्ता हमिति मन्यते। कृष्णा ने बोला था, याद करो। वही यहाँ पर भी बोल रहे हैं कि हम डूअर नहीं है। तो ये समझना चाहिए फर्स्ट थिंग कि आई एम नॉट द डूअर, वी सोल आर नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग। फिर कौन कर रहा है? लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड सेकेंड डूअर। फोटो देख के समझ में आ गया होगा। लॉज ऑफ नेचर, 3 मोड्स, सत्वगुण, रजोगुण, तमोगुण, तामसिक, राजसिक एंड सात्विक। ये जो 3 गुण हैं ये एक्चुअली में सेकंड डूअर है. They are doing everything but they are under the direction of the Lord. So actually में जब मैंने डिजायर किया कि मुझे कुछ भी उठाना, मोबाइल फोन उठाना है, तो मैंने जस्ट डिजायर की, आत्मा इज जस्ट डिजायरिंग, वी सोल वी जस्ट डिजायर, वी डोंट डू एनी एक्टिविटी. So who does the activity? Three modes of material nature does the activity. Modes are lifting my hands. I want to lift my hand. I am desiring to speak. I am desiring to express my feelings. I desire to move my hands. I desire to go somewhere. So I am just desirer. I am not performer. Who is the performer? Three modes are the performer, and three modes are doing everything under the direction of the Lord. Third doer, and that is most important doer, is Krishna, who is there in our heart as super soul. So when we desire, मुझे कुछ करना है, मैंने desire किया, मुझे, let's say I have to go to Delhi. So now I have to go to the station. So I have to get the cab, and first of all I'll pack my luggage and I'll get the car and sit in the car, board the car, and then finally I reach to the station. All these activities, I'm just desiring. Atma is just desiring. So all these duty, all these actions are being performed by three modes. So how these things are happening, let me tell you, explain you. What happens, suppose this example of lifting the hand, यही ले लेते हैं. So मैंने desire किया, मुझे हाथ उठाना है. So we just desire. Krishna, who is situated in our heart, he smells our desire. से देखो आप फोटो में वो स्मेल कर रही. So Krishna smells our desire in our heart. कि this soul, he wants to lift hand. So Krishna will sanction. Krishna will give direction to Mother Durga, Prakriti. Mother Durga is Prakriti. She is controlling this material world. So actually she is the doer of everything, Mother Durga, through three modes. So Krishna, he will give direction to Prakriti, and Prakriti according to our karma, destiny. अगर मेरे डेस्टिनी में हाथ लिफ्ट करना है तभी मैं लिफ्ट कर पाऊंगा, अदरवाइज आई विल हैव पैरालिसिस, आई विल गेट अ शॉक, स्ट्रोक, एंड आई विल बी पैरालाइज्ड. सो उसके बाद आप कितना भी डिजायर करो, यू कैन नॉट लिफ्ट योर हैंड, राइट? बिकॉज देयर इज नो कर्मा यू हैव, देयर इज नो कर्मा इन योर अकाउंट, in your karma bank account. You don't have karma to lift your hand. So even though you desire, Paramatma will not give direction to Prakriti. So Prakriti is not going to lift your hand. So it is all based on your karma. You desire to become millionaire, but if it is not there in your karma, Paramatma will not give direction to Prakriti. So you cannot become millionaire. But if you have karma, sufficient karma, punya karma you have, then if you desire, then Paramatma gives direction to Prakriti, and Prakriti makes you to work accordingly, and you then finally have success, get success. कर्मा नहीं है, ओपन टेक्निकल टर्म है. कर्मा बैंक अकाउंट नहीं है आपके, कर्मा में उतना अकाउंट नहीं है, पैसा नहीं है आप जो है मिलेनियर बन पाए, आपके कर्म में नहीं है, लेकिन आप जब कर रहे हैं. सो कृष्णा विल गिव यू इंटेलिजेंस, कृष्णा विल ब्लेस यू, and Krishna will bless you. Then Krishna will tell to Prakriti that facilitate this jiva. So Prakriti will do for you, and then you can achieve. So ultimately DOT के केस में कृष्णा पर्सनली इन्वॉल्व होते हैं, अदरवाइज नॉन DOT केस में कृष्णा इज नॉट इन्वॉल्व, वो जस्ट डायरेक्शन देते रहते हैं प्रकृति को, प्रकृति सब करती है. प्रकृति इज द मेन dominant factor in outside people, but in DOT's life Krishna is dominant factor. So ये तीन डूअर्स हम लोगों को समझना है. फिर कृष्णा बोलते हैं anybody who knows these, there are three doers, he is actually enlightened. This is called enlightenment. अगर आप ये समझ गए कि तीन डूअर होते हैं, सो आप एनलाइटनमेंट में. Okay, so Krishna says, when however one is enlightened with the knowledge by which nescience is destroyed, this knowledge reveals everything as the sun lights of everything in the daytime. जिस तरीके से जैसे सूरज का उदय होता है सारा डार्कनेस खत्म हो जाता है, उसी तरीके से ये नॉलेज जैसे ही आपने डेवलप किया, ऑल द इल्यूजन विल बी गॉन. So there are many details in 5th chapter. I am not going in the details. So why Bhagavad Gita is centered around Krishna only? Why does the whole Bhagavad Gita center around the declaration that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead? Because Krishna has said in many places that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. So therefore we also say that Krishna is the supreme Lord. It is not that we say Krishna is supreme. In fact, Krishna says himself in Bhagavad Gita that he is supreme. एक 7.7 में आता है श्लोक, ये आप लोग पढ़ सकते हैं. इसमें कृष्णा ओपनली डिक्लेयर कर रहे हैं कि आई एम द सुप्रीम. फिर ये वर्स आता है, इसमें कृष्णा बोल रहे हैं कि इफ यू हैव दिस नॉलेज, 3 डूअर्स का नॉलेज है, 3 डूअर्स की किसी भी एक्टिविटी के 3 डूअर्स हैं. आप जानते हैं कि परमात्मा सबके हृदय में एक्टिव है, प्रकृति सारे एक्टिविटी करवाती है, हम तो जस्ट एक वी आर जस्ट सिटिंग दैट we are atma, we are sitting in the body, we are not doing anything, we are just desiring, that's all. So अगर आप ये अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, आपके पास 3 डूअर हैं, देन आप इनलाइटेंड हैं. फिर आपका विजन बहुत ही अच्छा हो जाएगा. आपका विजन कैसा होगा? इक्वल विजन यू विल हैव. You will see a brahmana, a cow, elephant, a dog with equal eyes. Equal eyes means you will see Paramatma in everyone's heart. You will see that everyone is servant of Krishna. You will see everyone as part and parcel of Krishna. So that is how you will have equal vision with everyone. So you will not envy anyone, you will not have jealous feeling with anyone. You know that everyone is servant of Krishna. ये मैं थोड़ा स्किप करूंगा, ये थोड़ा डिटेल्ड सब्जेक्ट मैटर है, आप लोग पढ़ लेना. इसमें परमात्मा को फोकस करने का बताया गया है कि वी हैव टू फोकस ऑन परमात्मा, and then by meditating on Paramatma we can achieve the Brahman platform. Brahman platform means you will be in bliss, you will be in pleasure. Now here Krishna explains 5.22 is one of the revolutionary verse which is explaining that what causes material miseries. So 5.22 आप लोग खोलिए एक बार श्लोक भगवद गीता में. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट वर्स है ये. कृष्णा इसमें बोल रहे हैं, यही समस्पर्श जा भोगा दुख योनय एवते आदि अंतवंत कौन्तेया न तेषु रमते बुधा. तो जो हमारा हैप्पीनेस का डेफिनेशन वो क्या है आप सब लोग जानते हैं. इंद्री, हमारे 5 इंद्रियां हैं, आईज, ईयर, नोज, टंग, टच. So these are the 5 senses, and our definition of happiness is when these senses come in contact of the sense object. When through eyes I see a beautiful form, beautiful, which satisfy my eyes. Through ears, when I hear some music. Through nose, if I smell some beautiful flowers or anything. Through our tongue, when we eat something very palatable. So then we feel happiness, right? But here Krishna is saying in this verse, this is the cause of your suffering. Why this is the cause of our suffering? Time is over. Now we'll take this in tomorrow's class, and almost this is the last discussion, and then we'll finish the 5th chapter, and tomorrow we are going to start 6th chapter. So 5.22 आप लोगों का असाइनमेंट है, याद करके आना है 5th चैप्टर में. ये बहुत 5.10, 5.22 and 5.29 ये 3 श्लोक आपको 3rd चैप्टर से 5th चैप्टर से याद करना है. और 4th चैप्टर में मैं बताऊंगा. 4th चैप्टर बहुत सारे इंपॉर्टेंट वर्सेस हैं. एक तो आपको 4.34 याद करना है और एक 4.9 याद करना है और 4.7. So there are 4-5 verses you in 4th chapter, but in 5th chapter you have to remember 5.10, 5.22 and 5.29, and then we'll start 6th chapter. So कल ये 5.22 आप लोगों को याद करके आना, पढ़ के आना है, and we'll discuss at detail about this verse. This is a very important verse, we have to understand, otherwise we'll continue our material sense gratification. Anyway, so now we'll stop. Let me share the link of today's class. As I have already shared with all of you the link, Google form for the Vyas Puja offering, that is letter writing to Prabhupada. So all of you please write letter to Prabhupada and send me. And here I am sharing the today's quiz. So all of you have to attend this quiz and check your understanding, measure your understanding. Okay, thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Bol. So tomorrow we'll meet. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.